Hi, welcome back to Milmo Wood from the beautiful North Wales. Well, my plug sockets are fitted, so this is the second video in this series of me trying to fix up my rundown garage, my new rundown garage into a small workshop. Today you're going to join me as I fit some temporary lighting, or the wiring is going to be temporary anyway. Let's get on with it and shed some light into the workshop. Can't wait, happy days. Thanks for joining us. If you like my videos, why not subscribe and hit the like button, and comments are always useful. Really helps this very small channel from North Wales to grow. And perhaps maybe if you're new here, why don't you look at some of my back catalogue of what I normally do, how I make different items, so varied and bespoke. Anyway, let's crack on with this lighting. Well, I've made my way into the peace and quiet of my new home. I've still got furniture kind of here, there and everywhere, so still very much on the moving in phase, but I need to get my workshop or even the garage into some semblance of normality. I bought these, I'll show you in detail really, I guess. I bought these LED 6-foot length strip lights, suitable for a garage, dust covers. I'll unwrap them and start showing you. So, typical man working in his dining room. Anyway, these are the strip lights. I've opened the cover. You see inside it's pretty basic with the LED strip inside the dust cover. I've opened up the end hole. There's multiple choices of where you can fit the electrics. And I put in this kind of, I don't know, would you call it a grommet type thing, and I'm about to fit the basic wiring. So initially I'm going to use this 3-core flex. I'm going to use it in a plug socket to begin with and just put the correct fuse into the plug. So as you can see, I've stripped the outer insulation. I've got down to the 3 wires, so earth, live and neutral, and I'm going to feed them through into the grommet. Okay, so I've stripped the wires on the ends. I fed in the closing nut for the grommet section, or whatever that's called. Just feed the cable in now. I'm not going to tighten anything up yet. And as you can see, the cable's coming up, come inside the light. And then I'm just going to connect them to, and these are push fit, to the corresponding cables inside. I'll have to do that off camera because I can't do it while I'm holding the camera. So the cables are in. I will be feeding another cable because I'm going to link this to another light, but for the time being I'll just leave it at the one. Things are so much easier nowadays with modern appliances and lightings and all sorts of things, push fit cables and everything. So this one, you've got an option to screw these onto a ceiling, but if you remember, I've got a corrugated roof, so there's no screw into that, but I do have these cross beams every so many feet, so they give you a loop attachment with the option to hang these from the ceiling. So I'll be using these loops to hang them from the beams. And then if I just pan around, so I'm going to hang them roughly in this area, and I'm going to run a cable to the plug socket that I fitted on the wall in the first video in the series. So I've got to leave myself plenty of cable to run to that plug socket. Now I bought 5 meters of cable, so I'm hoping that I've got plenty of cable not only to go to the plug socket but also to loop the second light that I bought into the same plug. So I've roughly measured the cable. I've definitely got enough cable, so I split the cable. I've got a shorter section and a longer section, and I'll just create my loop wire now to go in here before I hang this on the ceiling, because obviously it's going to be easy while it's down low. So I've now got the loop cable, and I've bared both ends of the link cable loop. I'm going to feed one end into the light that we've already fitted and leave the other end hanging. That'll go into the second strip light that I've bought. These are going to go in through the same kind of grommet wire protector and just be linked in the same way as the other cable. Okay, change of plan. The cables, two cables are too thick to go through this, so you can see where they've prepared an area to receive cables. Just going to take one of those out and feed the loop cable through there. So you can see the second cable coming through the hole that I did in the top. There's the first cable, and then I'll try and show you, very cleverly designed. They create multiple holes in this push fit. Just need to push that live wire in a bit more there, and then I'll close it up ready to hang on the ceiling then. So the dust cover is just a very simple clip. Up, over, press down. Same on the other side. Do that along the length of the tube. I'm sorry about having to do it with the flashlight, but obviously I've got no lighting. I hope that you can see that properly. Not ideal. I couldn't find all my stuff that I planned on using to hang it from the rafters, so for the time being I've just used some copper cable. Obviously when I have lighting in here it'll be easier to find things, and when I've sorted out a bit. So that definitely needs tidying up. I wouldn't recommend it, but we're on our way. Now I'm going to connect the second light to the loop cable we prepared earlier and hang that as well. Okay, all connected up. Now to close the light and fix it to the rafters in the same manner as the first light. Well, the Hungover fashion, onto the rafters. The loop wire's a bit too long, you know, I'll sort that out in the future. Primary exercise today is to actually get some lights. So now what I need to do is put a plug on the end of that and feed it across to the socket I put in. Well, it took me a second and I didn't quite figure it. I don't know if you can see, I put the brown cable in the wrong hole in the loop. Let me correct that. Okay, so I've moved the wire from the end to the correct one. Let's try the plug in. Take two. Yes! Haha! We have light. Well, I'm really happy with that. I can see inside my garage. The lights fit perfectly to the garage door. So there's perfect amount of room for the lights to fit in the garage. Like I say, I'll probably fit another 4, so there's plenty of light in here. But at the moment, we are a go. I'm elated with that. Fantastic. Again, a very simple job, but it's another step in bringing the workshop to life. I'm very happy. I think it'd be worth saying these are temporary fixes I'm doing at the moment. They're perfectly safe. I'm happy with that. I'm pretty competent at electrics. However, when I'm fitting all the sockets, I will have a professional come in and do that for me and fit all the lighting as well. Well, I now have power and I have lighting in my soon-to-be workshop, rough and ready garage at the moment. I'm very happy. This made me very happy. I've got a load of shelving that needs to go up, and I need to clear some space on the floor. I probably need to go to the tip. I've got more furniture than I got room for. People have been very generous and donated furniture to me. Charity shop first, free to collect. There's bound to be people that need it, and then clear the garage a bit more and make space, start doing some work. Happy days. Join me on the next video, and if you like this one and want to join me building my bespoke very small workshop, consider subscribing. certainly like the video, that's always a great help, and even leave your comments and let me know what you think and what your experiences are of starting a small workshop. Thanks for joining me. Love to see you soon, and maybe you'll visit the beautiful North Wales. See you now.